I mean, you got to kind of think about it like this, right? When you get a cut or a gash, depending on the size and how deep that cut or gash is, will depend on how long it takes to heal. Now, we're talking about a 400-year gash. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take some time. But within that, right, there's really 3 specific areas that there needs to be change in for us to see the kind of results that it is that all of us are looking for, right? And the first thing is economics. The second thing is education. The third thing is food. It's specifically the African Americans' access to those 3 things. So with economics, we'll just go with that one real quick. Specifically with that, it's so crazy how Black people are the biggest consumers in the country. We don't produce anything, we don't manufacture it. And every time we do, it's stolen and appropriated from us. Because the reality is, if Black America was a country, it'd be the 15th wealthiest country in the world. We're $1 trillion people, but we don't produce anything. So what does that tell you? When you go into Black neighborhoods, we don't own anything. We don't own the bodegas, the laundromats, the gas station, nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so it's things like that. Having access to generational wealth is really what it is. You feel what I'm saying? And right now, Black lawyers need to be getting together to come up with laws that create the environment that's conducive to the pursuit of happiness, because that's really all we're asking for. Like, I'm not a big reparations guy and stuff. I'm more so like, yo, but we just want like a chance. Like, we just want an opportunity. And like, not only an opportunity, but like without you fiddling with it, without you putting nothing under, you know, under the dotted line, no tomfoolery. Just let us be able to have the chance at the pursuit of happiness, you know. And that's for me where it really gets messed up. And like, that's when like you see things like Karens calling police on people minding their own business, and then it just shows you like the amount of privilege that they don't understand that they have. You know, like, what part of my existence bothers you so much? And the only place that type of hatred could come from is insecurities. So what are you so insecure about? You know what I mean? Like, what are you so insecure about? and it gets really complicated for no reason. You know, for no reason. Because ignorance is okay. Ignorance could be combated with information. But what we're fighting is willful ignorance. So how do you tell somebody who just don't want to know? And that's what we're dealing with, you know? So it's just like, at some point, you know, there was a statistic that I saw that basically, like, after a certain age, people basically stay the same. Like, after 25, like, your mental capacity. And we were talking about experiences and stuff before, and basically how your reference pool really dictates a lot about who you are, you know? So it's like, you can't even blame half of these people, because the media is regurgitating these narratives to them over and over and over and over and over again, and they're in environments that are conducive to those narratives, you know? So it's like, who do we blame here? So it's obviously the whole establishment. So right now, I pray that, you know, people who are standing with Black Lives Matter, you know, also just take a second to have grace, you know, with people who may not understand, you know, because some people might be saying things from a misinformed position. But like I said, ignorance can be fixed with the right information, you know. And understandably, people are scared about a lot of different things, you know, like, for example, job security. There's a lot of people in middle America who are scared because of technology, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then that's why I get mad at our leaders, because then they'll say, oh, the Chinese are taking jobs. Oh, Mexicans are taking jobs. Oh, the Vietnamese are. But you know what it is, bro? Automation. Is robots. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's what I'm saying. Look, and that's a case of someone's perspective or paradigm like completely being shifted because of information. So how about what we do is we create programs that helps people with job placement and job security in a new and developing job market, you know? Don't leave people in the dust because, you know, whatever reasons. That's what I'm saying. We live in a society, right? And we're social creatures, right? And when you do things of value, well, we have to do things of value within a social setting because that's just how humans are. So if you take the value away from a human, you know, how do you think they're going to feel? They're going to be afraid. They're going to be scared. They're going to be angry because now they feel like their life has no value, that they're not putting in any, you know, contribution to to better mankind, you know? So I don't think people should be stripped of that opportunity. I think aspects of it are definitely scary. I think that that AI is scary, not necessarily automation. You feel what I'm saying? I think that automation or itself could be a good thing. I think AI is a little dangerous. I don't think we should necessarily be playing around with it, bro. I'm like, listen, my robot does the thing. I don't need it to think about why it's doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't need it to have a thought pattern. No. I just need it to know that it needs to put this over there. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to be like, have conversations with your robot. No, I'm going to just call my friends and we'll have conversations. I don't need to have conversations with Siri. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't need to know how her day was going, type of thing. So I think that's what I'm saying. And bro, this brings me back to hypergamy because that's the whole point. That was the whole point. So I actually, and it's funny that I actually got to do some stuff in Japan because I had actually found out that there is a crisis with the birth rate in Japan. Why? Simply because people aren't getting together. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of happening a lot of places in the world where, you know, literally birth rates have, like basically more adult diapers are being sold in these places than baby diapers because there's just no children. So it's like, well, what's going on, guys? Like, what's going on, everybody? You know what I mean? So it's kind of weird. And I feel like technology, definitely has a role to play in that like people are trying to, like, social media has connected us but also disconnected us in a lot of different ways, you know. And I just hope that, you know, this next generation doesn't lose that touch, you know. I think it's really important to keep real, genuine human connectivity.